Monday, February 11th. Space weather and see what's up. And it's an unexpected CME impact hit Earth February 11th at 0211. 211. Was unexpected. Earth directed solar flare and CME. That sunspot that I talked about yesterday, 3576, erupted yesterday. Probably when I was making that video yesterday, I said, looky here. It looks like this is Earth directed. And the bottom portion, it was a couple percentage points from a category X. And here it is right here. Check out spaceweather.com for more information. And this is the blast. They're expecting it on February 13th. It's not a big blast like the other one, like the X class. Keep an eye on this one right here. This unexpected hit that came out of, it's not even on this. Okay, let's get into this. There is some comet news, and we got some asteroids. This one right here. On February 12th, pretty close by. We had one on the 8th. They go by UTC times. Let's get back to okay, let's look at some data. This was posted 7 minutes ago. So now we have radio blackout in the Pacific, over there by close to Australia, all the way up in the Pacific Ocean. Down south in Antarctica, it's blackout. And part of Canada and Alaska, also blackout. So the only thing that's not affected is this right here. This was unexpected. So imagine when so this is giving us an idea what the magnetic field strength is. Let's look for more data. Okay, looking at the magnetic field, you got to record this before it disappears, because once it disappears, forget it, there's no archive. So it's red. Wow. Okay, see the blast right there? Let me go back. Oh, another blast. Damn, how many blasts? Another blast. Wow, this is crazy. Let me put on pause. Okay, it's all red, off the chart, the pressure. And look at this. On the night side, the magnetic field kind of like, and this was unexpected. And they're saying it's a G1 only. Are you kidding me? And I remember once upon a time, since I've been doing this for a long time, since internet started, basically. And we used to have a group together. We used to study the sun. This used to be around the 15, close to the 20. And look where it's at right now, by the 10. So our magnetic field is, according to this, weaker. The atmosphere is charged. Look at that. My goodness, let's check out some others. You can see right there for a moment. Let's see when a blast happens. Right there. This is the density. Right here, that's a reconnection. All that voltage, all that energy reconnects here in tail. Let's go to the home page to see what they got. Okay, they're saying minor G1 storm from that what we just saw. They're not updated with this other stuff that I just showed you. Take a look real quick. Still getting hit by particles on the 11th. Yeah, we're still getting particles. Check out the lens. Not that much like yesterday, but still raining down particles. Protons, the aurora. Check out all of them. Let's see if we got any. Okay, we got some auroras right there. I guess when that blast hit. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, Canada, almost to North Dakota. Sometimes this data is off. I mean, they show something like that. Next thing you know, you got auroras all the way to Kentucky, Tennessee, Arizona. We'll keep an eye on the aurora gallery on space weather. And it's still in the warning threshold right here. So it's still above, and this here still in the green. So when it gets to G1, it'll turn yellow. Then G2 like yellow, darker yellow. Then orange. Then forget it. Microwave. Your hair will be standing up. Radio is at moderate S2, R2. Okay, radio blackout at R2. Limited blackout of radio communication with loss of contact for tens of minutes. Okay, this one S2. Solar radiation, storm impact, biological. Passengers and crew in high flying aircraft at high latitude may be exposed to elevated radiation risks. Oh Lord. A satellite operation events could upset possible. See here the G1. Weak power grid malfunction can occur. Minor impact of satellites operation possible. Another thing too is I spend time on this site right here because as you see my prior videos, I'm always looking at the stars. Not all the time. I mean, that day that I was making that video at 3 o'clock in the morning, we had an event and I didn't capture it. We had a falling star right there. These guys that put up this camera, this live feed, they're here every single day. Every single day they're watching the stars, looking at satellites, meteors, you name it. A day ago, yeah, February 8th, when we had, wow, February 8th, that's when that asteroid came close between the moon and the earth. Who knows? This could have been the asteroid just flying by above us, missed us. Who knows? But it also could be satellite malfunction. I mean, crashing to the... And what gets me is this. I mean, people are posting this and they're not giving credit to him. I mean, these guys, he's the one that put the video out. If I'm gonna, use somebody's stuff, give him credit. But since we live in a world of hustlers, everybody looking for the buck and like, oh, they discovered it. They didn't even give credit to this guy. Look at this. Look at it closely. Look at all the fragmentation from behind. Pieces breaking apart, falling down. It's either a satellite, which is about 90% chance it is plus, but it also could be that near Earth asteroid that I showed in space weather on the same date. Look at that, passing by. I mean, look like it didn't make no impact because it's not going down, it's going sideways. But if it was a satellite, it probably hit the ocean. This is the guy, I can't pronounce his name. Tushi Asteroid Live. I mean, he's the one that discovered it. I mean, he discovered a lot of other things too, like that. Remember that green laser that was coming from the space? You got to give credit to credit's due, and not make it seem like you discovered it. He discovered it. So here's his site right here. It's pretty cool. Give him a thumbs up. For him to put all these cameras, like just take one for example here. I know it's in Japanese, but like this one here, this is from Japan. These cameras and these live feed, I mean, this is not easy to do. It's not even easy to do videos what I'm doing. For those, give them thumbs up. I mean, these people, that's how they make their living. That's how they support their family, put food on the table, pay their mortgage. I mean, geez. I mean, you can give them credit and you can still post your stuff. So it's a win-win. You're helping him for putting it out, but at the same time, you're getting all the views. You're getting more views than he did because you don't want people to go to his site because you feel that it's going to take away from you. So you're not going to say nothing and make it like, oh, look what I got. So you get views and click. My God, what a hustling world we live in. I'm telling you. So when you get stuff, man, give credits. I was going to do, there's a site I highly recommend. This site right here. Okay, he has over 3 million subscribers. This right here, you got to see this video. And also too, the morticians. He had a guy from the funeral home saying there's a lot of people when they do the embalming, this is what they're finding they're getting out of their bodies, and they've been doing it 20, 30 years. This is the stuff that's coming out of the corpse, and a lot. And it says it's basically started in 2021. 2022, 2023, but it's increasing. If you listen to this interview, it's increasing. And he also has the rate of death of young people, where he had information like this that you won't see in no news, where my pointer's at. But there's also much more of young people just dropping blake. This one right here, highly recommend you see this one right here. A month ago, you're going to get some information that's going to make your hair stand up. Also too, that came out today. Oh, Antarctica. They used to have a satellite that used to show images, Aqua and Terra, MODIS, rapid live images. And I always used to watch. And now they took it down and you can't even see it. In other words, Antarctica, you cannot see any live image like before. It was some cool stuff. Okay, but what I want to show you on another thing too, this here sheriff is, we're on our own. People, you're on your own. When things go down south, and here's something that it'd be good for you. Now this video connects to what in many ways. Okay, I want you to listen to this. Nurse warns 14 hours ago, stay away from black people. Here's the person right here. If you go on Twitter or X, you can get this information. Let's play a little bit.
Site, and there are informational videos on there that explain the whole process of what's happening and why this is happening to women. There's a woman giving out the warning about this, and many people who have reached out to me and given me countless, I don't even want to call it testimonials, but told me their own personal story.
It's affecting everybody. Mija, it's todo mundo. Male, female, all colors, all ages, blah, blah.
Their spouse had the vax because it can affect and cause miscarriages. And the doctors who aren't being stupid and going along with all this DC bullshit, knowing how long that it lasts, they're saying that the human body, there's no way of knowing if the human body will ever shut off this mechanism of producing these spike proteins. So the people that get the what they're finding is dangerous to human tissue. This is what's causing reproductive problems in people. This is what's causing, the sterilization of people.
Okay, I listened to it, and I can't remember what spot. Something about the skin shedding. When you shed your skin, those little particles, microscopic, like animals do, that could be passed on. So I highly recommend, if you're into, here's a site right here. Here's the name. It was just posted a little while ago. And with the Dr. Campbell stuff, I'm probably going to get hit from the south. You know what I mean? The ones that can't see the images no more. Frequency. I talk about frequency. I'm thinking out of the box. I'm way out of the box here on this one. In fact, I'm out of my body. This is a spiritual 3D journey around, looking down. Frequency could change molecules. Vibration. Those that done studies on frequency, you could tell by when a certain 532 hertz, for example, how it affects the sand particles, how it makes a design. Now, if that thing is, you saw the Dr. Campbell and the guy that works in a funeral that does autopsies, and what they're finding inside growing. I keep seeing water. Like I said, water. I'm a water guy. Matter of fact, when I die, I'm going to get cremated and I'm going to be dumped in the ocean. I hope my will and testament. Water molecules, counterbalance, praying. Well, it just affects the water. It's just for cold that makes the water treatment, healing for a long time. Way before all this thing happened. This video right here, Dr. Emoto, and the memory. Your lungs is 83% water. Your kidneys and muscles are 79% water. Your brain's in the 80% range. Oh no, here it is. The brain and heart are composed of 73% water or more. So basically, the majority of your body, you just a bag of water, mostly. And then you got the filament, the earth, everything. I did studies on this. This is when I had my dragon speech, I could talk, and this is the way it came out. But now that it's been taken away, I lost my dragon. I can't spell these words. I would never even, a paragraph like this, I wouldn't even, okay, how do you spell molecules? Let me look up Google, So I've done the water. Water retains memory. Okay, like this, for example. This is just a molecule frozen in this design. You give that thought, and it turns into something like, yes, I love you. It turns into, okay, which one's the most beautiful of them all? Truth and I love you are the most beautiful of them all. Now, with the people with the hatred, this is what the molecules look like. But before a molecule, this is where the geniuses don't explain. Before a molecule changes, the atoms got to change. The God elements got to change. I mean, a molecule is just not going to do that. It has to go all the way to the farthest they could find, the God element. It's called a God element. Got to change. And then it turns into an atom, and then it turns into a molecule, and then to blah, 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 blah. Probably missing one or two metamorph processes into this. And the water retains memory. There were studies that water right here, this video right here, highly recommended, Nobel Peace Prize. Real long videos, very complicated, but I understood everything he said, believe it or not. Like if I went to college, like if I took physics, like I took this, it make clear sense. I highly recommend that. So the water retains the memory. How long has this planet been in existence? So it's basically recycle water, right? But still retains the memory from the past. How far past? Are we talking 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 years, a million years ago? So it retains the memory. Believe it or not, I mean, you can't see it, but it's there. It's a fascinating video. Where am I coming with this? Where am I going with this? We're being blankly blank. When I say pray, you could possibly blankly blank that thing, that thing. Read between the lines, okay? I mean, you add some other elements to it, like lemon and some other natural healing, lime, honey, on and on and on. These are things that the Spirit of God is in the water. I mean, look what Jesus, most of the healings he did was water. This is what I wrote. Okay, Spirit of God is everywhere. Fact. Just as like all data shows and reveal. This is back in 2020. So what am I coming with? Thinking out of the box, like always. And I'm going to chapter 1, Genesis, that the Spirit of God is in water. What more? What more? And the frequencies, they're probably using it, probably the phone. I'm talking with space gaps. I'm thinking I'm thinking like a spiritual. You ever had an experience where you disattach, and you're looking down, and you're putting this information down? It's coded. Yes, I know it's coded because I'm probably gonna get knocked out. I just throw that in there. Keep your eyes up, keep your eyes open, pray, and be on guard. This video is raw, which more means is I don't got the time to edit. I don't got the time for graphics. I would love to keep the videos down, like under 5 minutes. But in some cases, exceptions like this emergency situation, red alert, and we're in right now. I mean, so much. Water is alive. It responds to music, vibration, love. It's in your body, man. It's all this stuff. This guy should have got a Nobel Prize. What happened to him? He disappeared. Wonder why. I mean, there's water in the universe, in space. There's constellations, water everywhere. Nebulas, planets, moons. I mean, who knows how much more water there is? The filament. I mean, maybe we're underwater. I don't know. I hope 1% makes sense, or the information that I provide. Please subscribe. Should have said that in the beginning. And give me a thumbs up. And I don't know why some people, I be giving thumbs up. I'm the most thumb up giver on YouTube. But yet, and I remember when the internet started, when we started doing this, was a group of the old timers know Ken, Cyberspace Orit, and how we used to, godlike production. We used to, we're pioneers back then, asking the right question without fighting. And they become successful. I see them and I'm proud of them. They know who they are. I mean, I know who they, and I wonder if they know I was like a researcher back then, kept a low profile. My name was White Buffalo, Orlando, and then Bedfather. But, I used to get in there anonymous. But Ken knew who I was because we had communication. And I give him thumbs up. And I know some of them, checking out on the old man if he's still alive. Use some of my stuff, which my stuff is no copyright. You can use anything if it can help you. But please, give me a thumbs up. Give me recognition. I mean, let them know about my site. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm trying to make, $50 a month? How much they pay for 1,000 subscribers. And then you got to do 3,000 hours of video. Wow, that will be, okay, whatever. $50 or $100 a month, with 1,000. I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't know if YouTube took that away. I'm mostly censored. You know that I'm still can't get on Facebook because I put that video, I put out this video right here about the fathers and men, active duty, veterans, etc., doing themselves in. And I got banned for this. But yet they have perverted stuff on it. It's okay to put perverted stuff on there. Or show somebody getting killed on live stream. But for me pointing out statistical facts got me banned, which prevents me getting on the comment section where all the astronomers are at. I mean, they got stuff on there that you don't even see anywhere else. So it prevented me from providing more data, more information on the comment. Until next time.